Hello everyone and welcome back. This is TechMedic. Thank you for joining me today. I've been having a lot of difficulties trying to record this video, and I don't know if it's because of the OBS platform kind of being overwritten by the Aska program, but I'm going to go ahead and try to help you guys through your first winter. So in order to go ahead and succeed during the season, you're going to have to understand a couple of basic things. One thing is that you need to have a gatherer's hut for the woodcutter up to level 2 so that you can have the firewood storage available to you. This will be a storage with that many slots, and you can go ahead and pick up some firewood and make sure that your villagers stay warm. Your villagers will venture out when the temperatures are allowable for them to go ahead and do their jobs, but until then you're pretty much going to have to rough it out. And I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering how you can get through this, because you spend a lot of hours of game time getting to this point on day 23 to where winter hits, and then you're like, oh crap, I don't have any berries, I don't have any vegetables. What you can start doing, and I would recommend you do right away, is go ahead and start looking for the adequate necessary resources. So that's going to be those little rabbits, the smokers. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you find a couple of those guys. So in order to go ahead and keep ourselves fed, we're going to have to go ahead and catch these guys. So if you crouch, you want to have your best weapon out. And when they get close, what you want to do is you want to sprint and you just want to pick them up. Okay, now that you got them picked up, you want to take them to an enclosed area. And you want to kind of give them some room so that they can go ahead and charge forward. So we're going to release right here. And all we're going to do is just go ahead and finish him off. Now this is going to be your gameplay loop until you can go ahead and get into springtime of the next year and get all the adequate resources that you need. It is extremely difficult when you're unprepared for winter, so make sure that you guys go ahead and stockpile a ton of wood, and make sure that you have a lot of pickaxes available to you so that you can go ahead and mine all of the firewood that you had previously cut. As you can see, we can go ahead and take out these tree stumps, and it'll give you some firewood. And you're going to have to be a slave to the fire, so this is just pretty much the gameplay loop until you can get adequate vegetables and all that other stuff. But, you know, just make sure that you build your shelters around a central fire. This is a good position to keep your Eye of Odin as well as your hooded fire with the food rack in the center, because this means that if you are to get raided by the blood moon itself or a bear or something else like that, or you got the smoker rabbits coming in, they'll pretty much get deterred and look at your shelters and attack them, or they won't even come near. So defenses are one of the worries of your settlers. You just want to make sure that you have everyone in proximity to the fire so that they can go ahead and stay warm, and you can go ahead and supply this thing with adequate amount of fuel, and of course put all the meat on the food rack. These guys will be greedy, so you need to make sure that you check them every once in a while, because they will go ahead and grab a stack of meat. And it's really messed up because all the other settlers will starve, and they will, you know, have mood swings and all that other stuff. And you know darn well that this guy is not even hungry. So once he eats, go ahead and take whatever food that he has left off of him, because he is sated at this point, and put it back on the shelf. And again, this is going to be your gameplay loop during your first winter. Especially if you're hugely unprepared and you are learning the systems itself, just keep that in mind, that you are going to run into a number of different issues, but you can go ahead and pick up those rabbits, bring them back to camp, and kill them off, and have enough food to make it through to the next year, where you can better strategize how you're going to do this. Where you go and pick them up. So as you saw right there, we picked up this guy, but we do have a cold, and we are blinking red in our temperature. What we want to do is we can bring him back over here to the fire. If you have a hunter, this hunter is gonna go like, look at that, and he will shoot at it. and kill it. So while you're getting over your cold and standing by the fire with your new pet, your hunter will go ahead and kill it. If not, you can go ahead and release it in a confined quarter, and you can go ahead and dispatch it yourself. If the there we go. All right, so he's gonna start hitting him. I probably am going to investigate the save file once I get into Spring so that I can go ahead and make a backup copy in case anything should go awry. I do know that after I recruited my 4th settler, I got attacked by a bear. So I don't know if that has any bearing, and I'm pretty sure it does. But, you know, I hope this video helped you out. Like, subscribe, comment. And we'll see you guys all in the next one. Please comment if you have any other questions and I'll try to answer them. Have a good night. Bye.